This is crypto!
What up, Crypto Warriors? It's Ultra Crypto back at it again. Today is Saturday, the 27th of February, 2021. February is done, folks. February is done. Let's get into it. Everything's in the red. Red, 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 red. It's a bloodbath out there. The only thing that's up over the past 7 days is Cardano, and I'll get into that story a little bit later. But everything is in the red. Bitcoin is on the cheap right now. So if you are waiting for Bitcoin to drop further, you could try to time it, or you could just be dollar cost averaging. But for me, picking up Bitcoin at these prices is a bargain. Unlike some people that this next story I'm about to get into, they got Bitcoin at a real bargain. All right, but yeah, everything's in the red. Like I said, Stellar is up. I don't know why. NEM is up. Don't know why. Okay, Bitcoin is up over the past week, and Crypto.com is finally cooling off over the past week. They went up to all-time new highs at 22 cents over the past week, and that's because of their they're getting on to their own mainnet soon. Solana is up. Yeah, gotta get some of those. It's still down right now. All right, let's get into it. First story coming out of Cointelegraph. Exchange demands users return Bitcoin bought for 6K during that glitch. This is a great story because we all know that exchanges, if the glitch was in the other way around, if the exchange was hacked, we'll just go with the big one, right? With Mt. Gox. People are still waiting to get their Bitcoin back from Mt. Gox. Mt. Gox, the situation happened either 2013 or 2014, and they're still waiting. These people were able to pick up Bitcoin, and it's not at a fault of their own. It's the exchange's fault. Selling Bitcoin for $6,000 when it was priced at over 40K. So if that were me, I'm not returning the Bitcoin because they did nothing illegal. They purchased it, and they did the right thing. They took it directly off the exchange. All right, they took it directly off the exchange. So we have one of Southeast Asia's biggest crypto exchanges is blaming a technical glitch for the price of Bitcoin dropping to 300,000 Filipino pesos, roughly $6,100 on February 16th. An unknown number, and we're just hearing about this now. This story was released on the 24th. So they were trying to hide it for a while. An unknown number of customers of the Philippine Digital Asset Exchange, PDAX, managed to buy thousands of Bitcoin from the exchange at a massive discount, making them local currency billionaires on paper, at least for a few hours. Oh my gosh. A number of PDAX customers withdrew their purchased Bitcoin up to the exchange's limit of individual accounts of 1 Bitcoin per 24 hour. So they have a limit, 1 Bitcoin, they were able to withdraw it. Good luck, and I mean, not good luck, but congratulations to those customers. PDAX is reportedly demanding these users refund Bitcoin obtained during the crash under the threat of potential legal action. Good luck with that. This is someone, she tweeted out that price of Bitcoin, other cryptos is anybody's guess, but one thing is for sure, these are going mainstream. To see increase in interest and volatility, we need regulated exchanges, whatever. And then somebody else is complaining about that it's been 7 days and they were shut out. It's been 7 days and they've been shut out of their account, and they're trying to get a grasp of, or get a hold of the situation, and they have to shut down the accounts. People that left their Bitcoin on the exchange, they basically had their accounts frozen, and the exchange took it back. They reversed their buys. They reversed their Bitcoin buys, and that's a bad thing. This is why you don't keep your Bitcoin on exchanges. You know what I mean? This is exactly why, because they can reverse your buys at any time. yes, it was their it was exchange mistake, but these people, they're trying to, they got to capitalize on it, and they should have taken it off the exchange, but whatever. We'll discuss it in the comment section below. Next, it's still a funny story though, and I hope they keep their Bitcoin. Speaking of Bitcoin price, Grayscale's Bitcoin premium has dropped to record lows below zero. Grayscale is an investment tool where, not investment tool, but where, excuse me, where people can buy Bitcoin. Mostly institutions, they could buy Bitcoin and they pay a premium for that Bitcoin. Well, that premium has just fell below the basic cost for Bitcoin. So they're basically, if you can, you could get Bitcoin on the cheap right now because they typically sell it at 40% above spot, and now it's below. It went below zero. So you're able to, if you're buying Grayscale Bitcoin shares, their GBTC on a stock exchange, you're able to pick up Bitcoin right now at below fair market price. However, the institutional players, they're able to, what happened is when they buy a share of these GBTC shares, they're able to convert that back to Bitcoin after a vesting period of 6 months. Well, you're not going to be able to get it off right away. But, if you're buying, instead of buying, not financial advice, of course, but instead of buying Bitcoin at market price right now at 45K, say you have, $100 or, $1,000, whatever the case is, you should pick some of these up and you're getting it below market value, and then you convert it back to Bitcoin after the 6-month vesting period. But you have to be an institutional investor or an accredited investor to be able to convert these shares back to Bitcoin. Otherwise, then you're only holding the shares. All right, and that's what this story here is about. And it gives you this graph right here, and it shows that typically the price of the GBT premium is well above the price of Bitcoin, except it just flipped and the price of Bitcoin is above it right now. All right, next, let's talking about prices again. Why is Cardano pumping while other cryptocurrencies are slumping? The ADA token is now the third largest cryptocurrency by market cap, and ignoring the bearish blues that have hit Bitcoin and Ethereum. And this is basically the fact that a hard fork is happening. All right, today it kept going up, going up all the way to a price of 128, even as much of the rest of the market lingered in the red. Bitcoin this week fell 15%, Ethereum is down 22%. They're having that hard fork. That merry hard fork will make Cardano more decentralized. Cardano will become a decentralized multi-asset smart contract platform. So what does that mean? It means, translation, smart contracts, decentralized finance, and non-fungible tokens are all coming to the network. And this is supposed to take place on March 1st, 2 days away, on Monday. So this could be a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of event where people are just buying it to sell it right before the hard fork. Make a quick flip right before the hard fork. Me personally, Cardano is one of the coins in my portfolio, and I'm not about to sell it. Not when they are just getting started. All right, again, not financial advice, of course. All right, the second reason is a second factor that could be driving the price up is this week's news of that FD7, a Dubai investment firm, sold $750 million in Bitcoin so it could buy ADA and Polkadot. They're starting to realize that Ethereum isn't the only game in town as far as smart contract platforms and protocols are concerned, and they picked these two, and they're good picks because guess what? The co-founder of Ethereum was Charles Hoskinson, and guess what? He's the founder and CEO of ADA. And Dr. Gavin Wright was also a founder or co-founder of Ethereum, and he is working on Polkadot. Great platforms. You kind of have to stick with people, the ones like Digital Asset News Dan says. or Rob. His name is Rob, but they call him Dan. There's your last news. Like he says, you got to bet on people. And it's true, he coined the phrase Ethereum Mafia, just like how they have the PayPal Mafia of Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, and a bunch of other or billionaires, Silicon Valley billionaires. They've all found a PayPal and they all left and went on to found or lead other great companies. Well, it's the same thing from Ethereum. They all found or co-founded Ethereum, and then most of them left and all went off to find great companies and lead great projects like ADA and Polkadot. And those are a couple of reasons why we have the ADA coin pumping this past week. And last but not least, Coinbase stock continued to rise ahead of public listing. Since Coinbase posted its S1 regulatory filing Thursday, pre-listing shares on FTX are going up in price. And Coinbase right now, pre-IPO, is valued at over $100 billion with a B, people. $100 billion. Right? And they're having FTX is an exchange where people can buy shares and sell shares of Coinbase before it actually IPOs. So, and people that work at Coinbase, employees that want to sell their shares right now, they could sell them pre-IPO on FTX exchange. And they went up 45% this past month. Started off the month at 272 and now it's at 395. Coinbase, go figure. It's making mad money. All right, and they're going to be listed on the NASDAQ. They're trying to try to get NASDAQ to tell them how much the shares will be, but NASDAQ hasn't answered yet. It isn't currently clear how much the private stock is going for. Decrypt asked NASDAQ for the data, but hasn't received a reply by the time the story went live. The block last week reported that shares had had a settlement price of $373, valuing the firm at $100.3 billion. And by the time it finally gets listed, it probably will be well above that $100 billion mark. It's going to be one of the hottest IPOs in the space this year. Let's discuss it in the comment section below. Smash up that like, hit that subscribe button and notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Thank you for all the support. And Marine Rep, I already emailed you. Reply to your email. You are getting your Ledger Nano S in the mail. It's Sergeant Crypto. Thanks for watching, and I'm out. Peace.